Hello, welcome to another episode of the Pirate Diffusion Show. This is episode 10. The Pirate Diffusion Show is sponsored by Graydient. Try five of our bots free at Graydient.ai. No registration is required. Unlock all of our tools for newer models and more power. Today on the show, we've got the usual cast of characters. We've got Eggs Benadryl, myself, Squibduck. We've got Captain Morgan in the corner, dancing with a disco ball by the looks of it.
Hey ho!
And we've got Mark, or the Markinator, from our community joining us today. Special guest. Welcome, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, my goodness. Obligatory.
Hey.
All right. It's been a while since we've had an episode. It's been many moons, perhaps a few seasons. Hopefully not as long as like a Game of Thrones season.
No.
That'll be several years. But yeah, how you guys doing?
Amazing. It's good to be back. So many new things have been added and changed, and really excited to do a quick update on video and some of the other things we're working on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's been an amazing couple months, and it's nice to be here, guys. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. We've been enjoying your work just month after month, just seeing these amazing high quality renders. The community in general is just popping off with amazing work. And yeah, we're very humbled that you're able to join us here
Well,
today.
glad to do it. There's not a day that goes by that there's not something amazing to see in the channels. It's just fantastic stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it's safe for work, it's awesome too. Then we can share it.
Exactly.
Sorry, go ahead, Eggs. I cut you off there. Just as a recap today, we're going to be talking about video creation, and the processes therein. So normally when you work in Pirate Diffusion up until today, we've been able to generate a bunch of different things. There's all kinds of generators, different processes, different things you can do. But just recently, we've gotten the ability to create video. But before we do, there's a couple things we'll look to Captain Morgan, if you wanted to mention a few things before we get started to talk about videos.
Sure. So two quick things. We're working on a brand new website. The website is called feverclub.ai. It's not live yet. This is a kind of early preview. And we have a YouTube channel where we did a kind of a deep dive of what we've built so far. And what I have on my screen here is the latest build. This is just running off my local PC. I'm one of the developers on the project. And as you can see, the homepage is very focused around community creations. There's a kind of like a mock-up of the types of things that you can discover on here. So creating images, training bots and sharing them with the community. Generating music is a new feature. You can do that on our website, and you can also do that right now within our Telegram bot. There's a new channel called Pirate Diffusion Music, and you type /make song, and it will generate both lyrics and an audio file of your concept. So I can say like make song, a P Diddy song about liquids, and it'll just do it'll do the entire thing. It'll chat with you about what it's thinking about, and so you can see we've got the lyrics right there, and now it's generating it in the background, and within a minute or two you've got your amazing track. You can specify instruments and genre and artists to get inspired from and whatnot. So that's
And it's just the start too, isn't it? Like, are you guys planning on, just as a quick side note, you guys are planning on building that out a little more or adding more features, or?
Absolutely. This is just kind of a proof of concept. So we're adding not only music generation, but also speech generation, and then also linking that to videos that can talk. So you're prompting, so we're bringing the whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
So that's all coming soon, and then that's also coming to the new website I have here on my screen. And please check the preview video of the website and let us know what you want to see in the final version. If you join our VIP channel, there's a lot of preview images in there, and you can post your suggestions right in there.
So hot. Man, I'm just drooling thinking about the future features we're going to be getting. Just some of the ones you mentioned already, just based on what we've got. Like even just the proof of concept. I was up till like 5 a.m. for a week just making music. Most of it was kind of like slop, but every now and then when the stars align and I'm like, yo, that's actually quite the banger. Let's save that one. Put it in the channel. All right. So, diving deeper into video creation here on Pirate Diffusion, we've got two general approaches when you think about how you're going to get an idea out of your head and turn it into a video. The first would be to just prompt it in the same way you would get an image. You just put your words in there and then out comes video. And the second would be if you had a pre-existing image and you're thinking to yourself, how am I going to get this into a video? So you'd reply to it and then pass to it a command, much like Remix or some of our other commands that you reply to an existing image from, and it will convert the image into a video, which is pretty darn cool. All right, so we're going to just dive right in, and while we're going to explain just real quick, cover a couple of the workflows to get text to generate into videos. And then we're going to twist his arm behind his back and get our good friend Eggs Benadryl to try out some of those workflows live on the air and see how that goes.
We'll see what it comes up with.
Yeah, absolutely. So on the side there, Mark, I'm gonna you have a couple of videos that you've linked in. I know some of them. Did you type in the prompts right on here, or are these basically forwarded from your workspace? It looks like
I forwarded them from my private bot.
Cool. All right. And that's also one of the great things about Pirate Diffusion is being able to render with your private bot, not just in a public room, but you can also create, in Telegram, you can have your own groups there with your bot, sorted, everything you want there in addition to being able to render on the web UI. So it's one of the reasons why I love rendering with Pirate Diffusion here. So, all right, let's start us off there, Mark. We've got it looks like a very futuristic Lamborghini in the rain here, and you're using boring video.
Yeah, boring video is.
You're gonna make a boring video?
Yeah, it's one of the I guess it's Hunyan. Is that how we pronounce the Chinese video rendering systems that we have? And it's my absolute favorite. I'll use the Honey Laura as well. I think we've got a Q8 and a Q6 within the Honey video. But boring video, I love it. Every time I render, I get a fantastic video.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's one of the fun things about the being able to play with the knobs and dials when working on any images or any videos is just tuning some of the numbers, like the strength or the guidance can just drastically
absolutely
give you different results.
Absolutely. And that prompt, for example, the Lamborghini prompt, like the strength that I use there, the guidance that I use there, these are things that have taken forever to figure out, but they usually seem to produce great videos. And little things like just adding the words smooth, ultra high quality HD video. The AI understands this and will actually produce a better video.
If I can put on my my marketing hat and just for 1 second, folks, Pirate Diffusion gives you unlimited video. It's unlimited video. There's no microtransaction fees for all the videos you create. So you can just play all day.
And I test
unlimited.
I test that every day. Every day.
It's definitely worth it with something like this because we were just talking about, I know it's the latest and greatest, the hot real new stuff, that Google one. It's great, but aren't the credits insane?
It's insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah.
So, unlimited versus metered out.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, if you're getting to know the video models, what better than unlimited? You can play with it at your heart's desire. You can make as many renders as you want until you get the way you want it to look figured out.
Right.
Yeah, even the top prompt engineer is you don't get to be that without a lot of failures.
Exactly.
I don't think I would have rendered a shark on a red carpet gala in a gown if I had to pay for it. But
Exactly. Now you can just see let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, exactly. So we briefly mentioned boring video, and in case you're just tuning in, what we were talking about, that is a workflow. So when you type in your command to get your render going, some of you may be familiar with workflows already. For still, I guess I was going to say two-dimensional, but they're all two-dimensional. But for still images and other things, there are workflows. For videos, there are workflows. Cap, would you like to talk a little bit more about workflows, or maybe where people can look into seeing other workflows that the community has made?
Sure. So we have support for multiple video models, and instead of learning how to use all these open source models on your website, we host them online at Graydient.ai. And on my screen here, you can see a selection of the different types of workflows. There's image workflows and video workflows, two types of video workflows. We just talked about prompting, text to image, and we also offer image to video. So you provide your own photo and it animates that. And these are called the animate workflows, which you can see on my screen here. So animate, we have different models such as sky reels,
Nice.
Hunyuan, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and WAN 2.1 is also very popular, and we'll go through some examples in this video.
Awesome. Well, that's
They
a
got
great.
every model. They keep coming out with new ones, and you guys just slap them up here so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a fun thing. I'll have my favorite model, or I'll have my favorite workflow going, and I'll just be tuning the prompt, changing the numbers, tweaking it, and being happy with different results. And then I'll go back and look, and that's just one workflow, or that'll be just one model. And then I see what other people are rendering, just right there in the community, which highlights the social aspect of it, and just say like, holy crap, like there's some really good things coming out. Like I thought my stuff was like it's that old sort of like paradigm of when you scroll back far enough into some of your earliest things you've ever rendered with AI, and then you think, man, I thought my stuff looked so good back then. And then you realize just how far things have come.
That's crazy.
So good.
In addition, we also have a Playroom video topic. So for people just starting out with prompting for video, there's a ton of great examples in the Playroom channel on our Telegram group.
If you scrolling through there right now, there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It really helps you know like what it's capable of, because you think video. Oh, well, can it have all these cuts? Can it do all this? Can it do that? And it's like these examples with the prompt, which workflow they ran. You can really get a good feel for what these models can do.
Yeah, there are so many people that are new to the platform, and I usually send them to that video Playroom if they're looking to start on video. And I just tell them, just go through, look at what other people have done, break it down, try it yourself. You might make mistakes, but that's the best way to learn.
It's also
there's
fun.
people.
It's fun.
There's people there to help you. It's like, how many times have you seen somebody just struggling with something, and then you're like, well, give this a shot.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's what I love most about the platform is just that feeling of community that we've got. That someone's always going to be there to give you a tip or a hint. Yeah.
Yeah.
And hilarious.
What's in that same vein, like there's as strong as any community is with active participants, there's no reason why you can't just observe and copy paste things people are sharing. There's no need to you yourself post things in there. Any community is usually enriched by active participation, but it's a great way to just sort of, if you want to be a wallflower, that's cool too. There's a lot of Telegram communities where I don't even say anything, but in the Pirate Diffusion communities, I just can't help but putting out my worst fails in there, or there's so many topics, like some really great Elon Musk eating dinner
I haven't seen that one.
Some of the most silly, funny things that just come out. You can get
Will Smith is eating spaghetti like no other anymore.
Oh my goodness,
So
yeah.
smooth, man.
You can get the Graydient LLM to suggest things for you and then feed it back in. You can get some pretty fun reciprocal, just creative processes just within the umbrella of Graydient apps here, all inside Telegram or in the web UI. So
yeah, it's something fun I was trying to, when these were first introduced here, I was messing with the animation, animate your images, since you were talking about, and I was looking at all of my old renders, ones I've done months ago that I love and saved. Toss your old picture in there and see what it looks like when it moves around, even if it's not moving the way you want to. See what it does. Let it surprise you.
Yeah. I spent a whole night going down that rabbit hole. It was like all my old renders were new again. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, I wish I could just spend all my night doing this.
And day, and then get distracted by music generation, and then I have this random thought in my head, so I ask the Graydient LLM because I can't be arsed to go and log into GPT in my other browser, and it's all there. It's something.
Absolutely, man. I'm just scrolling through this video channel. There's some crazy stuff in here. Look at this render of Bender.
Bender, that's fantastic.
It's like, and if you pick a really nice, high-res, crisp image, it really carries that through over the video. It looks like
It does. Makes all the difference.
One of the cool things about what I like, one of the workflows that I like is the Honey LoRa, because it allows you to use LoRa's with your video creation, much in the same way that you would use LoRa's with your image creation. There's a couple, asterisks. There's a couple things to be aware of, though. I'll just say this. At the time of this recording, I haven't dived, past tense, too far down the rabbit hole of using LoRa's with videos. I have a few that I like that, produce pretty cool results. Perhaps Cap or Mark, do you guys have any LoRa's that you like using with video generation?
It's pretty mind-blowing that you can do that in the first place.
Yeah, I have the one that you have there in your the prompt I see on the screen there, Squib. The move enhancer for the Honey LoRa is fantastic, especially with different weights. You really get much improved movement over just a standard prompt. And there's another one as well, Secret Sauce. I don't know if we have that anywhere. That one really does some interesting things as well.
One nuance about our system, the way it works, and how the queue system works, is we lend you the GPU for for 3 minutes. So whatever you can get away with for 3 minutes, that's the render time, the render time window. So you can choose to have high resolution, lower video length, or add more steps. Yeah, so it's kind of like a balancing act. And in the future versions of the software, we're going to let you uncap that. So if you want to run that for 10 minutes, you'll be able to do it. Current version is just see what you can get away with within 3 minutes. And if it doesn't render, just lower your settings a bit until it does.
We're in the be kind rewind stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Blockbuster video.
I'm sure. Let's see who gets that reference.
I do.
Gosh,
so long.
not that old, am I?
I still have a Blockbuster card somewhere in my wallet.
So when we talk about LoRa's, there is a web page that has the whole list. So if you look on my screen, I'm on the Graydient dashboard here. I'm going to go to the concepts icon, click on that. And then here you can filter by model and by type of model. So I'm going to choose one, or so we have the mini models, the LoRa's for these. I'm going to filter that. And then you can see the different characters and the animation effects that you can combine into your prompt just by adding this short code. So if I wanted to bring in ultraviolet raver into my prompt, I would copy this and then add that to my prompt. And that's how that works.
Nice.
That's a page I spend the most time on. When I get up in the morning, I jump in there to see what someone has put up new while I've been sleeping. It's like my go-to.
Okay.
It's my AI injection in the morning when I get up.
We have like tens of thousands of mini models that you can mix in for both images and videos. So definitely check that out.
Absolutely.
I remember when you guys first added Laura's. It was super exciting.
Yeah,
Yo,
That's a beauty.
nice. So we have a couple
nice.
more features coming up.
There you go.
We're adding video outpainting, video upscaling.
It's going in reverse now.
Yeah, cool stuff on the way.
We're adding
Video-
video
okay.
outpainting.
yeah. Do you want to
Yeah.
quickly tease the mention of that? What do you mean there?
How does that work?
Yeah, so imagine, you know how you can zoom out with AI, where it paints the outside edges of a picture? Well, you'll be able to do that with a video. So you have a kind of a close crop video, and you want to expand that out to like widescreen, or show the other things that are happening on the edges, or
Fantastic.
add
wow.
a character where you'll be able to do
You
that.
do that with the Zapruder film.
Oh no!
We'll finally see that.
He was really there.
Soon.
It was me. Sorry. You're just going to see me sitting up there.
We have this feature now for images. So the workflow is called zoom out, and that'll work for your pictures, and coming soon to video.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice.
That's awesome.
What was
Eggs, I'm going to share with you a prompt to render to convert a image into a video. I'm just sharing it to your workspace there, and feel free to change out the text. I'm hoping mine works, so then it's not just a dead prompt, but I run in silent mode, so I can't see any confirmations coming up. We've got a young Tommy Wiseau gives a walking tour of a Walmart store, happily answering our questions. So it started with a still image, which is here. Oh, nice. Apparently this was rendered with Pornmaster Pro Pony 2 XL.
Go wrong.
Yeah, apparently there was a recipe for Tommy Wiseau that I was using. And now he's animated.
It's E for everybody.
I love it.
Tommy.
We're living in the future.
Yeah.
If there's a video Laura that you see on the web on websites like Civet or Hugging Face, we can install it for you. Just let us know if we're missing something. And Mark is a professional at creating Lauras as well, so you can ask Mark to make something for you.
I love it.
Hey, yo.
Mark, plug your services, man.
Nice shout out, Cap. No, I will create SDXL, Flux, and I've also started doing video Lauras. So if anybody's interested in having a particular style, character, whether it's anime, realistic, I can usually handle it. So all my information is up in the VIP channel. There's a section there about my Laura services, so feel free to check that out. I'd love to hear from you.
And you have don't you also have can't you schedule one-on-one sessions?
Yeah.
That thing you do?
Yep. I also do, if anybody's looking for help in just either learning the system, learning how to prompt, I do one-on-one tutorials. I can help people out. Absolutely. And that information is all out there as well on the website and in the channel.
Oh, I was going to say, I know that some of the workflows have some sensitivity to special characters, extra spaces, parentheses. You want to rule that out. And if it's not that, try a very safe resolution like 320 by 320 and see if it'll render. And then if it does, you can just kind of inch up.
I think this one will work.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah,
It
even
looks like I got my picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you know, I
really
mean-
nice.
let's take a look.
Nice.
Yo.
That is nice.
See, that's exactly what we were saying. The coolest part is just be able to go, what if this picture was moving?
Yeah.
You know, it's and quick. You know, you can set that. You can come back to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for my walruses with soup and sandwiches. I'm so excited. So, Captain, a question for you. In terms of video rendering, what would you say is something that we're hoping to move towards going forward? are there any plans that you're able to tease for features or workflows that people can do with videos?
Sure. I mean, long term, we'd like to be a place where you can, just come in and both goof around and make quick clips, or produce a full video, like a long video, right? So there's a couple of like infrastructure things that have to get done first, so we can support longer generation times, such as allowing you to rent your own private GPU for as long as you want. So if you want to generate a 30-minute video, if the model supports that, you'll be able to do that. So short term, I mean, this is kind of an early preview of our video tech, and having things like being able to continue a video or upscale it, those kinds of like just kind of basic quality life things are coming next. And we're also bringing that to the website and make it a little bit easier to use for people that are not familiar with prompting with slash commands. You'll be able to do it on our website as well.
Dang, I'm stoked. I feel bad for your competitors.
Yeah.
Jeez. The level of innovation here and the plans, wow.
You can't have it all.
And really, we're super fans and we're building it for us. So a lot of passion is going into it, and definitely let us know, what's important to you and the things you want to see, and we're going to build that stuff. We're doing it.
It's funny how often that's just lip service other places, but I mean, everybody in this room knows that, like, I think everybody in this room has probably had a feature, suggested it, and then seen it all the way through.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's like,
new
hey,
features.
would it be nice if we could do this? Or, hey, what's going on with that? And it's just, you're right. Why have we been doing it that way? Let's change it up. That's what you guys want.
All right, gentlemen, we've talked about a lot here today. Thanks for walking and talking us through these, these processes here, Captain. And thanks for joining us, Mark and Eggs. I hope I'll just say, I'll ask each of you a question. Did you guys learn anything new here today? I know I did. I wasn't expecting to learn anything, but I did. How about you guys?
Learn something every time. Every time I'm on here, I learn something. Whether it's something new about anime I knew nothing about, or it's something about video rendering. Every day is an educational experience for me here.
Yeah, and the clip of stuff coming down the line, it's like there's always somebody there that can help you out.
Really happy you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, let me know what you want to see, and we're building it. We'll do it.
Sweet.
Amazing.
Love it.
Well, from all of us here at the Pirate Diffusion Show, thanks for watching or listening, depending on how you're digesting our production here. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Until then, this is Squibduck speaking. Thanks for watching the Pirate Diffusion Show.